Hello, Atlanta Falcons fans. Today we have some exclusive news that you can't miss, so get ready, because there's a lot of important information coming your way. Before we get started, we'd like to take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and stay up to date with all the news about our Atlanta Falcons. Don't forget to like, which really strengthens our community and helps bring this content to those who are most passionate about the team. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to today's news. 49ers re-signed tight end Ross Dwelli after a quiet season with the Falcons. The San Francisco 49ers announced on Friday, the re-signing of tight end Ross Dwelli with a one-year contract. The 30-year-old player returns to the Bay Area franchise after spending the 2024 season with the Atlanta Falcons, where he had very limited performance. Dwelli has a long history with the 49ers. He entered the NFL as an undrafted free agent in 2018, coming from the University of San Diego. Although he was initially released after training camp that year, he was kept on the practice squad and ended up being promoted to the active roster, making his professional debut on October 15, 2018, against the Green Bay Packers. That season, he finished with 2 receptions for 14 yards in 11 games. During his first 6 seasons in San Francisco, 2018 to 2023, Dwelli was a reliable backup, playing primarily as a blocker and in formations with multiple tight ends. He played in 101 regular season games, starting 17 times, and accumulated 45 receptions for 523 yards and 5 touchdowns. He also appeared in 7 postseason games with the Niners. In 2024, the tight end attempted a fresh start by signing with the Atlanta Falcons. However, his offensive participation was minimal. In 17 games played, Dwelli had just 1 reception for 5 yards and scored no touchdowns. He was primarily used in run-heavy formations and special teams, falling behind the likes of Kyle Pitts and Jonnu Smith on Atlanta's depth chart. Now back in San Francisco, Dwelli joins a tight end group that features George Kittle, who recently signed a 4-year, $76.4 million extension with $40 million guaranteed. In addition to Kittle and Dwelli, the roster also includes Luke Farrell, Mason Pline, Jake Tongs, and Braden Willis. Dwelli is expected to resume his role as a complementary piece in the 49ers' offensive rotation, providing experience, versatility, and depth to an already solid group. Falcons. Albert Breer updates on Jalen Ramsay trade status. The Falcons still have some post-draft needs, and a Jalen Ramsay trade could fill one of them. I wouldn't put him ahead of another center or a nose tackle defensive tackle, but a cornerback isn't far behind. Mike Hughes, while more than solid last year, has had his ups and downs throughout his career. D. Alford was a roast chicken last year. Clark Phillips may have physical limitations that no amount of development can overcome. And Billy Bowman, Jr. was a 4th-round pick who is transitioning to corner after playing safety at Oklahoma. And that's not even considering what an injury to Hughes or A.J. Terrell would do to this room. Adding another player with a proven body should be a priority this offseason. But there's one problem: money. Jalen Ramsay costs a lot, and the Falcons aren't rolling in cash like most potential suitors, according to Albert Breer. I think the Los Angeles Rams would love to have him. Money is the issue for the Rams and any other potential suitors, as well as the Miami Dolphins, who are trying to sign him. He is due $25.1 million this year, and nearly all of $865,000 of that is guaranteed. At this point in the offseason, very few teams have the budget or salary cap space to take on that salary. Breer added that Miami would have to cut some of Ramsay's salary to facilitate a trade to the Rams, who he believes are a viable location for the signing. But the same reasoning would likely apply to the Falcons. Ironically, Raheem Morris spent time coaching Ramsay in Los Angeles, and the 7-time Pro Bowler was among the first to congratulate Morris on his new job. "One of the best, if not the best coaches in the NFL," Ramsay tweeted. Ramsay has a $16.67 million salary cap hit in 2025, but that is the final year of his contract with guaranteed money. He is under contract through the 2028 season, when he will turn 34. The Falcons may not consider a Jalen Ramsay trade as feasible as others, but the need for an experienced cornerback remains.